Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we're here for the mid-season finale for Legends. You know what happened last week, last time on Legends, episode 7. They were, they had dealt with a weird puppet. Well, it was basically a ghost to go or puppet. Martin Stein's puppet, which is, you don't do that, alright? That's off limits. Every evil demon knows you don't possess anything that resembles Martin Stein. Constantine broke time or something. He messed it up. He saved basically the guy that he ended up screwing over in the beginning. It's like broke time in most places. Well, it broke time in the same way in most places. Most places they stopped. Like time just stopped happening. But then with Charlie and Zari, well, Charlie got her abilities back to shapeshift. Zari was turned into a cat. I am unsure as to why. Maybe it was whenever the weird time wave thing passed through them, and when it passed through Charlie, maybe it passed on like some semblance of her shapeshifting to Zari, but more of a forced shifting, and turned her into a cat for some reason. Maybe she had cats on her mind. I don't know. Maybe it'll probably be answered this episode. Who knows? Let's just get into it.
Sounds to me like your scar.
What of them? No, they're not dangerous. They're just annoying little Boy Scouts,
Reach for the sky, you filthy animals. Pretty please.
You fellows play?
No.
That's not. Who are you? Custodians or something? No. What's going on? Oh, okay. What happened? I want to be upset.
All right, get in. Any messages while we were gone?
You missed calls from Barry Allen, Oliver Queen, and Cara Zor-El.
Sounds like the annual crossover. Yeah, that's gonna be a hard pass.
Mr. Mars was turned into a cat during the team's encounter with a fairy godmother.
Whoa,
Gideon, what happened?
It's upgrade. Smoking.
Thank you, Ms. G-Way. Their policy toward magical creatures has been shoot on sight since their disastrous encounter at Woodstock.
Right. Thanks, Gideon.
What happened? What?
Must be fallout from Constantine altering the timeline. Right.
Because Constantine wasn't with them.
And what is your white whale?
The only creature we haven't been able to capture because it's quite elusive.
Shapeshifter?
Maybe because it has the ability to change shape. Shapeshifter! How dare you step on this ship and pretend to be our dead captain?
Yep, I was gonna say, she's dead, isn't she?
Wait, Sarah's dead?
Yeah.
Hunting down magical creatures like it's a...
Yes. Damn it, Garima! I called dibs on killing Shapeshifter last week. You know what? He did. Remember when we were roasting that little baby?
How many times do you have to see Sarah die?
Delicious, by the way.
Get her out of the bag first.
Finally.
Yeah. I was worried about that.
Hairball.
Sorry.
Because of you, dicks. I have been a cat for so long.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to stop you before you make this any worse.
I would have said that. Oh, not again. Come on.
In the mood for a prison break?
She is going to kill you guys when you're done.
The custodians are here. Could things get any worse?
Why is that a red alert?
Wait, stop right there. Are you me?
Yes? No. Twin
Yes.
brother. Accept it.
From the future.
Or that. Much,
Do I
yeah.
find love? Or at least my sunglasses. They might be.
Aww.
Where are we?
This is Eva's office, but she's gone.
Gone? Gone?
I'm right here, you idiots.
Aww.
Dad.
I was gonna say, she's gonna be upset.
Shapeshifter here. Go! Take cover!
Whoa, careful there. That snake's dead. Nate! They just shoot Nate! I mean, I know we're gonna face time, so this is probably gonna be erased, but still. No! Again, Ray's dead on another timeline. Twice!
No. In fact, things are pretty far from normal.
Oh, how?
Out of the way, suckers! Make way for SOS.
Who are you?
What the hell is SOS?
I was gonna say, is that okay? How do they make the only reason that what stumped me is how do they make Gideon physical?
Way ahead of you, babe.
My pistol's hot and ready.
Hey, girls. Save some fun for me.
Amaya. Hey, how is Zambezi?
Who?
Zambezi? Where you're from? It's great. Yeah, it's like chill. It's super chill. Oh, you really think you three can take me?
Oh, I can take you alone.
Damn it! Get back here!
Did you get from monologue? Well, not really monologue.
Silence of space-time. I really think we nailed it this time.
Then there's the other
You
one.
guys are right. What's wrong? What are you looking at? Is there something on my nose?
Why? Why? What?
Oh, hey everybody, look! It's our good friend John Constantine!
Yay! What the?
Flying
Oh.
history, solving some
Oh, no.
mysteries, we'll win our victory. Of tomorrow, Muppets of Tomorrow, today. Welcome to DC's Muppets of Tomorrow. And about the number 3. And about a famous man from history named Napoleon.
I think I need a drink.
Ooh, we can help! When
No.
you're thirsty
Stop.
for a drink.
Please,
And you
again.
just can't reach the sink.
What the heck?
So, did
Very
you figure
cold.
out how I turned into a damn puppet? I know you don't want to send Desmond to hell, but that doesn't have to be the end of the story. You, of all people, can find a way to keep fighting for him.
Ozari's right. There's still hope for Desmond. And maybe there's still hope for your powers too.
Hope. I'll fight for them.
This ain't over.
Not by a long shot.
Hey, Charlie, come on.
All right, on my mark, open fire.
Damn it, Ava, why not?
Because I'm the shapeshifter.
Guys, stand down. We have a code blue on the ship.
Look, now I know this sounds
Well, no,
crazy,
she can
but
heal
the
herself,
lady
right?
was
Yeah,
speaking
yeah.
to upstairs.
Only a fool would fall in love with John Constantine and not expect it to be Rocky. I knew the risks. And I took them anyway. Why can't we just go back to the way things were?
It's exactly what I was thinking.
What is that?
Know one thing, Desmond. I'm not quitting on you.
Why didn't you just do that in the first place, as touching as that was?
Just tell me why you're so intent on killing magical creatures.
Because that's how we stay alive.
Oh, stop doing that! Don't you remember London?
No.
When you and I first met, and I helped you see the truth about magical creatures?
No, come on, guys, come on. Don't hurt John. So are they gonna? That's gonna be erased, right? They're both gonna be erased because they're different people. Yep, they're gone. Hey, you're back. Ooh. Now freaking, I don't know what you're supposed to do with the ghost thing, but do away with it. So burn it. I don't think that'll help, but I mean.
This isn't over, you dinglings! You better watch your knees, Sarah Lance.
No, is everyone a puppet again?
What? What are you talking
I'll
about?
kill you all.
I got an anti...
What is this? Why are you being so weird?
I do have a little bit of a tale to tell, to be honest. You fancy a drink?
A little bit, eh?
One of those stories. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
I made snickerdoodles with your recipe. Not bad.
I'm reading your novel. I'm on the last chapter. Your female characters are shallow, libidinous, and so much fun to read.
Thanks.
Yeah, good job. Rebecca Silver?
Non de plum.
Got it.
Well, as long as you know what you're getting yourself into. Because a demon like Nero, he doesn't just want to win. He wants to win in the cruelest possible way.
Golf. He's gonna force them to play golf.
There's been a setback, but we'll make it right.
Wait, don't tell me. Yeah.
Oh, you'd better.
Ah. Oh, what in the feck? Okay. It's a heck of a mid-season finale there. What the freaking beehive face? Jeez, that was just ugh. I mean, it wasn't that gross, but it caught me off guard quite a bit. I don't know why I expected it to be like more like a burn, or I don't know, maybe the way it was bubbling-ish and warping, it looked like it was just going to turn into like a burned looking face, just to kind of not resemble, but just show that the essence of the demon or whatever is inside him, if that's at all the case. Maybe it's just him imbued with it. I don't know. That's possibly what it is. The demon's taking over him, or maybe the demon's helping him. It gave him power, and he's trying to get vengeance on Constantine. I don't know. So the demon is trying to make an army of magical creatures. Why? At least that's what it seems like they're going for. Because Nate's dad, he's trying to do this thing for this Project Hades to control the magical creatures, and it seems he's working with Desmond, who's possibly controlled by, I forgot the demon name already, but the demon guy. That's apparently our big bad. So that's two times in a row that we've had a demon for the big bad. I'm totally fine with that. I mean, it's not like we haven't had multiple speedsters in a row, and demons. We haven't had last year was our first demon big bad. So for the CW or for the Arrowverse, that is. So I mean, it's not like this is exactly stale. It's not like they've run into the ground yet. Now, if they were to do like 3 or 4 seasons in a row, then maybe we'd be pushing it. But for now, it is what it is. You know, it's a different demon, has a different reasons. It's going about obviously in different ways. You know, it's trying to raise an army, not exactly take over time and space. Just I don't know why he's raising an army. I'm assuming just to wage war on our plane, on the Earth plane. Now I gotta wait till April. That's, I mean, part of me is, okay, most of me is upset that I have to wait that long to see what happens next. There's a small part of me that's just like, thank God, I need a break for now. A long break from at least one show so that I can have time to edit these other shows and not have to be stressed about this extra show. I think I took up a little bit more than I could chew when it comes to reacting and editing, seeing as I'm the only one editing. And not only that, great thing is my computer seems to be slowing down, so that's great. Legends is really hard to edit though. It's just like so many crazy, weird, just out there moments. Like the whole show is that, essentially. Like when editing Flash and Arrow, it's just, what's the coolest, what's the most emotional, what's just like spectacular. And I love like all of the show of each show, like Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, but it's just like I don't know. Legends is just so just bizarre in the most fun way possible. So it's harder to edit what parts I want out more. So that takes a little more time. Anyway, longer tangent than a mini tangent. I do apologize. Okay, the first thing that comes to mind. What's with the puppets? I mean, I know what was like, why they were there, but what the heck? Like you think Legends, like you know they're gonna get crazy, but you think that I mean, I say this every time, like they can do whatever they want. It's like they have no limit, but it's almost like you're. This might just be me, and I might be a fool for thinking this, but it's like I almost know it's like I know they have, like I know their limit, but then they severely surpass that. That was a huge moment in that regard. No other show, hero or superhero or just something like, I don't know, anything not superhero based, anything just drama related. Nah, nothing could pull that off. They could maybe have a puppet show, but they wouldn't be like that. They become puppets, and then they have a little sing along. They have little people, other shows have musicals. They had little musical moments in there, but not making them puppets. That was Legends. That's it. That's just a new term for Legends. It's so Legends. But what I'm curious about is what about the girl? I really feel bad. Mona? I think her name is Mona. Mona, her stomach got slashed open. So when they found out did they help her? Did she die? I don't think she did, but what the heck is going on there? Nobody else knew that she had been, cut open. I don't know how severely cut open she is. It might not be that deep, but I mean, considering what happened. Let's see, she was about to pull the alarm, so everything sent, that wave sent everybody flying. Well, not everybody, because for some reason it didn't send Sarah and the puppet flying. Because Sarah was still in her kicking form, and the puppet was about to be knocked into her kick and whatever. But then there was Ray, Mick, and Mona. They were standing, and then the wave sends them flying. So I'm not sure what that's about, but what I'm getting at is, it sent them back to where they were before. So, like, not being sent flying back by the wave. So Mona was about to pull the fire alarm, so maybe people got to her in time. So that's possibly what happened. She's probably in medical care now, hopefully. And I know the time ship has something that can like patch people up. I wonder if they have that there too, because they've never really gone into that. You would think like they have the Wave Rider that does that, but like I don't know if they have that same equipment. They have the things that, because the way they time travel, they don't use time ships anymore. They use their watch thingy. I don't know, I forgot what it's called, but they create time portals, essentially time doorways or whatever. A rift. I don't know. So I don't know. I was worried about her. I was a little worried that we were kind of going to lose Charlie in the sense of like an ally. Like they were gonna. The show was gonna make her the bad guy and knock her off a little bit. Part of me was, because I didn't want her. I didn't want that to be the case. So mostly it was just like, no, it's not gonna happen. But at the immediate moment, it was just like, crap. Charlie, don't do this. Come on. This is the Legends. You've been with them. I mean, it hasn't been very long, but I mean, you've gotten to know them a little bit. You see that they care for each other, and they've been, doing their best to take care of you, I believe. And yeah, not meeting her kind of screws things up. Also, she did kind of persuade them not to kill magical creatures, even though they didn't exactly go for that in the first place. Like the fairy godmother, the unicorn they sent to hell, they didn't kill them, although they might as well have. But they were just gonna send her to hell. So they don't exactly go for the kill. I don't know. Still, she did have an impact on them, and I don't know. Stan, she didn't quite realize that. She was saying, when you met me, and I mean, Charlie, without Constantine, they wouldn't have. Although, I'm an idiot right now, because, I mean, of course, that the time is they still had it to where they didn't have Constantine. I completely forgot about that in this moment. I knew while watching the show that was the case, but right now, while thinking it out, I forgot that they didn't have Constantine still. They just, tweaked all the little things to where they wouldn't have needed him, but they ended up killing him. Because when the time drive, the time ship, what's the mini thing? I forgot. Anyway, when they flew then in that, they blasted the unicorn a bit. So they did kill that in the new timeline, the new shredded, patched up timeline. They didn't have a way to send the magic creatures to hell. So yeah, they probably just killed off that one escaped. Did Ray still try to befriend Charlie in that timeline? Since those two were killed, how was the fairy godmother I don't know. Yeah, how was the fairy godmother taken care of? They never exactly went. Yeah, they never really went into that once they fixed things up. Because they went through the montage of just seeing the plaques and how things were. I'm wondering how fairy godmother was taken out, and if they themselves killed the fairy godmother, and led to them, Ray kind of not closing himself off, because it's still Ray. He was still very much Ray, and he was a little darker, kind of. He was still kind of goofy, but there was a little bit of heaviness to Ray. So I wonder if, because they were still willing to kill. They were willing to kill. Well, they thought it was the shapeshifter, the Constantine, or maybe some other magical creature. But she said, did she say they never met her, or they just never got to know her? I'll see it in editing. But yeah, that was a great way to go off on break. Kind of sad now that we're gonna have to wait 4 months essentially, until the next part of the season picks up. But hey, that means when they come back, we'll probably won't have any breaks, which is kind of good, but kind of bad because again, I might need breaks by then. Thank you for joining on this mid-season finale of Legends. Hope you enjoyed the insanity that is Legends. If you're new here and want to check out the rest of our stuff, go to the bell right next to me, and if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. Again, guys, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you when we come back.